A sizzle. Look at this, you guys. It's Steve Turner. Hi.
Hey, how are you, Lee?
Great, man. What?
Man, Lynn, I said, Lynn, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm so happy to do this. This is my social life. Nobody wants to talk to me at the bus stop.
Oh my goodness.
What you been up? What have you been up to?
I'll tell you what I've been up to. Actually, writing. We're complete, and we've been doing table reads. As far as we'll get into casting for my next feature film. I'm doing one feature film that I'll be producing with my company in next year, 2021, which is a boxing movie. It's going to be great. But this summer, this June, we're doing my horror film entitled Beacon Hill. And me and two of the actors that we just finished doing a read, which is what I've been doing. And because they have a lot of things closed, but it was great. And this is going to be the scariest movie since Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 2003 one. It's going to be great.
Now, why is it called Beacon Hill? There's a hill in Seattle called Beacon Hill.
And you know what's so funny about you saying that? We're going to shoot it in Seattle.
Yes.
In Beacon Hill. We were. And because that's where a Beacon Hill is. We have a Beacon Hill in Cleveland where I'm from, but it's just apartments. But so it's called Beacon Hill because it was this thing is based off of a true story. And Beacon Hill was the apparent thing where this thing happened at. But in real life, it was in a place called Kingsbury Run. And so it's based off a true story. But Beacon Hill, just because we're shooting up in those mountains, and a few of the things happened there too, we had to call it Beacon Hill.
So in the Beacon Hill area of Seattle, there's an amazing veterans hospital. Have you run into that yet?
Not the one there. I thought you were going to say Whidbey Island or something.
Yeah, there's a hospital up there in Beacon Hill, a hospital just on the east side of Beacon Hill that overlooks Beacon Hill, and the hospital is amazingly beautiful.
Wow, that's amazing, man. I can't believe it. I mean, I'm going to go back and check it out, 360.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to go back to the tri-state area.
My luck, it's closed, and then you'll come back and yell at me.
No, I know. Man, it was closed. I took an Uber all the way up there.
Send me the bill. I'll cover it. Where'd you get those fancy glasses? Tell me about your fancy glasses, Steve.
Well, I got these Ferrari glasses when I stole them from church. When I went to church one time, and praise the Lord for Deacon Jones, he saw them down. And I knew that the Lord would bless me with these. Won't he do it? I got these. I usually get, these are my favorite glass pairs. I had some black ones like this that I lost when I went to Six Flags Amusement Park and rolled onto the roller coaster. They fell off my face. Whoop. So these are Ferrari glasses. I love these glasses. I always wear them. And it's still daytime on the West Coast.
Yes, it is. You know where I get my glasses?
Where?
Dollar Tree.
That's the best place to get them.
Exactly. The way I break them and lose them, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something. That is the best place to get those glasses. And I have my old trusty pair. Every time I live in an urban neighborhood, and every time I go out the house, there's these people in gangs. They want to attack me, and when they see me in these, but you know what I do? Because I love the Lord. As soon as I see a few of them little gang members, take my glasses off and I put these on. I was glasses with you. Leave me alone. As soon as they leave, and I see like a midget or an elder or senior citizen, I put these back on again. I'm tough again.
Can you do an imitation of Stevie Wonder with those on?
You know what's so funny? I don't think I can do one with Stevie, but I'll tell you one thing. I met Stevie Wonder.
What was that like?
Yeah, it was weird. I met him, and me and him spoke for a while. I don't think he'll remember it was me, though. I mean, I don't. But
Did he use Braille on your face?
I know. Cause I said, what the heck are you doing on my face? I'm trying to read where you're coming from. I said, okay, man. I have to do this with a different person, Stevie.
Remember when him and Felicia Rashad sung on Bill Cosby's show? They sang, "I Just Called." Do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was the best duet in the world.
Yeah, and it was, man. It was like Stevie Wonder had some good classics, man. I remember that. That's funny. I didn't know you knew about that.
Yeah. I'm not really white. I'm not white on the inside, you know. I'm kind of like Rachel Dolezal on the inside. Remember?
Rachel Dolezal. Oh my goodness, Rachel. Oh my goodness, Rachel Dolezal. That is the best. And oh my God, I can't believe Rachel Dolezal. Oh my goodness, you are the best. And that is the best thing I've heard. You're the best. That is a trip.
Thank you.
I am telling you. I would love to come up there because there's just so much stuff. Especially now, they're stopping comedy. Can you believe it?
Yes. The mayor here in Vegas is dead set on reopening as soon as possible. So we'll.
And you know who said that?
No.
I'll tell you who said that. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And when Donald Trump said it, they said that's racist. He just don't care about anybody. He want to open up. See, what people don't understand is if you don't, people don't like Donald Trump because the media said don't like Donald Trump. If the media said like Donald Trump, they would love Donald Trump. The only thing what Donald Trump has to do to make people like him, if Donald Trump gets on TV and say, America, I'm a homosexual. He'll love Donald Trump. That's why they like President Barack Obama so much. Because you know what Obama told? He said, America, I'll tell you one thing. I'm doing good. The kids are good. But I will say one thing, America. One thing that I like to do is I know there is a lot of Me Too going on in America. So I'll tell you what I'll do, America. I would like to make it legal for men to marry men and men to use the women's restroom. So don't worry about all the other rapes that are going on. That has nothing to do with the men in the women's restroom. Look at my wife. I mean, Michelle have been dating for quite some time. She doesn't have a normal-sized woman head. I mean, this woman's head's bigger than Cleveland Browns football helmet. But we're going to make America great again, and by that, we don't like Donald Trump because he's going to make America straight again. No, yeah, man.
Oh my God.
A businessman, man. He's going to open the business back up, and that's what it's all about.
You are something else. Applause break. Applause break. So you have a movie coming out, and the people that are cast in the movie are on your wall behind you. Any shout outs to any of the people in the cast?
Yeah, that's
What?
Yeah, we have Brian Hooks. We have Brian Hooks from the movie Three Strikes. He's been in Austin Powers. He's been in a lot of things. A rapper named Soulja Boy. He's in that. Myself, Steve Turner. We have on the soundtrack. There's a young lady named 350 who was a group called Face Mob, who was a gold artist. Robert Cruz, who was in a group called the Rude Boys. My godfather, who was in a movie called Forrest Gump, he was one of the creators with myself along. He was Bubba Gump in the movie, and me and him sat down at the table and created this thing. And so
That's your godfather?
It's my godfather.
Oh man, that's.
We created this. We're in the kitchen, and he told me, Steve, you need to write a movie called The Dummy. And when he said that, I said, yeah. And that's why I wrote this movie. And I before I had my production company, I used to have to pay other companies to shoot it. And the reason why I haven't released it yet because I have to do voiceover things, stuff like that. So we're gonna DVD release it soon. But my production company is going to shoot Beacon Hill, which is this horror film, and it is going to be great. This is going to be scary as a baby at Michael Jackson's house. I mean, it's scary is what I'm saying. Like a skinny man at a fat farm. I mean, you be a little afraid. Be scary as a big lady at gym class. I mean, it's going to be. You're going to be afraid. It's going to be wonderful, and I can't wait, man. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm as excited as a midget on a trampoline. Excited, yay! I mean, it's gonna be great, man. I'm looking forward to this thing, and we'll be casting and doing some things to add the production value at the maximum. And I got a couple of DPs, and it's gonna really be good.
So the names of your upcoming movies are called what?
Beacon Hill, which we go into production on June 10th, 2020. And also the other one is called The Dummy.
The Dummy?
The Dummy. By the guy named Turnip Steffens.
Perfect.
And Turnip is he's not. People believe he's not a hip person, so people think he's stupid. But he's a great person. I'm not going to tell the story, but it's a great movie. You guys got to check it out. You will love it, and even the appearances that we have that drop in. It's going to be good.
I can't wait. You'll be posting on Facebook.
When he wanted to see his dad, but his dad never went up his house to pick him up. He said, "I can't wait, Dad." No, but yeah, I can't wait either. I'm really excited, especially now that we have the tools that we need to really make it happen.
Got it. So how long have you been in the writing, producing, comedy business besides your whole life?
well, not that long as far as I've only been writing and producing. I wrote my first movie in 2001. I sold it in 2004. I shot the teaser in 2003, sold it in 2004 for $5,000. And that was a movie called The Roommate. It was a horror film. Went to theaters in 2011, and I'm the original writer of that. But as far as comedy, I just started April the 18th, 1991.
Wow. What was the first club you went to?
I did the Grand Ballroom at the Akron Marriott.
Whoa.
Akron, Ohio.
You're
the first club I've done.
So why are you the mayor of Cleveland on your Facebook page? Is that just to be a babe magnet?
Yeah, you know what? I said the mayor of Cleveland, not the mayor of California, because I don't know if you see, the girls look very good if you can get them. Some girls, I used to have to date girls in Cleveland and said, "Hey, baby, could you come over here and help me lift the heavy end of that refrigerator?" They're not as small as they would be in Japan, if you understand. My ex-girlfriend told me she'll slit my throat for 2 pancakes. I said, okay, this is ridiculous, person. Yeah, it's like she eats school children. After they finish eating, they banned her from 3 restaurants in Cleveland. We went to an all-you-can-eat restaurant, and she started complaining. Oh, my God. I said, what's wrong with you? This sign say all-you-can-eat. And this ain't all I can eat. I said, well, you're going to have to pipe down some birthday, because they're going to kick us out. You got to have a car payment to pay for her meals. I mean, that's ridiculous. I work part-time. But I'm the mayor of Cleveland. And yes, and that's just been my moniker for a long time since I was in school.
That's great. So going from Cleveland to Hollywood, what do you got to say about that transition, Yola?
Okay, I'll tell you what, because the first place I went from Cleveland to, when I was on the road for showbiz, I went from Cleveland to Las Vegas. I went to Las Vegas first. I would always come out to Hollywood to do comedy clubs, but I would leave again. But I went out to Vegas, and I would perform out there regularly and do shows in Vegas and I would try to establish. But I got a job in Las Vegas as a security guard when I was maybe 18 or 19, some security guard at the shoe store. And while I'm in there, this woman came in there. She was from LA. And I started talking to her. She said, what do you I said, I'm from Cleveland. I'm out here doing my comedy. She said, if you're going to do comedy and you want to make it, you got to go to LA. So you do? She said, yeah. That lady told me that. I never forgot that. So around that time, I had met Richard Pryor's producer. Produced Richard Pryor, Chris Tucker, Eddie Griffin, and me and him became real close. And he said, "You got to come out to LA." So I got out to LA. He got me in one of the best clubs. It's called the Comedy Store. I've been doing the Comedy Store first time when I was 11, and so like that. And he got me in there, and it was, I've been in a while. My name is on the building there, and things like that. And so this thing is just something that you have to do.
What?
You have to just do it. And I'm always my transition, though, to make a long story short, was it was a little trying turn. I went to Hollywood with $200, and I didn't know one person when I went out there. But I later got a roommate, and one day my roommate said, "Me and him were having a nice time." He said, "Hey, we got to move." All right, man, I knew we were going to have to move. He said, No. We got to move today. They're kicking us out. What the hell you mean kicking us out? I don't want to do the apartment. I said, yeah. I was out there homeless, and I would walk the street. At night, I would do a show at the Comedy Store, and daytime, I walk the streets every day. Or I take it back. I would look for jobs every day. At nighttime, I would walk, after the comedy club closed, I would walk the streets until the sun came up every day for a year. And I got a job, and I got a car. I started sleeping in my car. After that, I got an apartment. So I just really thank God for everything that I've been through, because it really showed me how to just stay on track. And when you're coming from the East Coast, life is so much different than the West Coast. It's very easy here. I mean, you can be homeless here for 30 years and still have all your teeth. I can't believe it. I seen a homeless man with a dog and a cat. That's like a crip in the blood, so that's counterproductive. Them enemies. The fuck? I didn't know. I mean, it's really amazing. I see homeless with cell phones. I seen a homeless man with a laptop. I say, this is the West Coast. Beautiful. I'm telling you, man, it's something different, man. Because I had sex with a homeless girl. I did not, but I know. You just don't understand. The homeless girls look good out here. The Bible said, "Let us eat tools without sin, cast the first stone." I just pretend it's Halle Berry. Ignore the smell, then you'll be okay. but you know what? It is something else. It is something else. I'm glad that the struggles, because the struggles make the victory so much greater.
Yes. I have a daughter that hasn't spoken to anybody in the family really for 6 years. And I thought, I guess I spoiled her. And then, how's that for glossing over the topic? And so then, I should have been a black mama. She'd have never tried this stuff on me. And so, I brought you in this world. I didn't know how to say that. Now I know it. I can't go back in time.
All you gotta do is ask her one thing. You tell your daughter, say, "Hey, baby, let me ask you a question. I don't want to be in your business. I know you're grown and everything. I was talking to my doctor. Could you come to the doctor with me and see if she say, yeah, when you get her and you bring your daughter in that doctor's office, you ask him, say, "Doctor, let me ask you a question. This is my daughter here. Is it too late to do an abortion?" Don't let them he's a Democrat, he's gonna say, "Oh no, that's murder." There ain't no murder, man. I'm saving a problem. When you think when you're out there having sex and you're out there getting pregnant, the last thing you think is, "Oh my God, that feels good. I wonder if the kid is gonna talk back." Wait, who think like that? Oh, my kid's gonna get out there and be in a gang. I mean, nobody's thinking like that. So it's something else.
Oh, so yeah, I thought that was such a big struggle. And then this whole apocalyptic thing happened. I'm like, I don't think I really have a problem anymore.
I'll tell you this. The news scares people. And I tell a lot of people get mad when I tell them, you know who the smartest man in history is?
Donald Trump?
Donald Trump he's very smart. He wouldn't be the smartest in history, though.
Hitler?
I like Trump. Trump is the best president in history, but the smartest man in history is a guy named Adolf Hitler.
That's what my dad said, and he survived the Holocaust. That's exactly what my dad said.
Smartest man in history. Because you know what? People like somebody who don't really listen. Just Adolf Hitler don't like black people because they're not listening. They go by feelings and not facts. You know what the first Hollywood was at? Before it was in Hollywood, Hollywood used to be in New York. That's why all the corporate offices of Hollywood are in New York. But before Hollywood came to New York or America, the first Hollywood was in Germany. All of the film, people don't know that, all of the film techniques they use in Hollywood today, they got from Germany.
Wow.
And you know what Adolf Hitler was before he was a leader and a dictator?
No.
He was an artist.
Oh.
He was in show business. So how Adolf Hitler, he was almost like a homosexual. If you look at him before, I had to study him in film class. And Adolf Hitler waved like this. He wasn't tough. He was not tough. What happened is, he hired a lady named Leni Riefenstahl. Leni Riefenstahl was the best cinematographer in the world. She would follow Adolf Hitler around, had him shaking people's hands, kissing little babies, helping old women across the street, feeding homeless people. And he was an artist. He was in show business. So he got a country full of people to believe in his moniker. Adolf Hitler wasn't tough, but the people who believed in him were tough. With the propaganda from the best cinematographer, always had him looking big and tough and tall. Adolf Hitler was a little short man, but propaganda, and that's where the word comes from. He got an entire country full of, just think of it this way. Adolf Hitler got an entire country of people to kill Jewish people. Just think. If you tell like a person now, hey man, go kill that guy. They say, no man, I'm not going to jail. But he got an entire country of people to believe in his vision enough to imprison people. And he's the smartest man. He used propaganda and he invented it.
Wow.
And so if you just go by the facts and not feelings, I'm not saying he's a good person, but he's a genius.
He was a genius. My dad would never allow us to say anything negative about Hitler.
Yeah, he's a genius. I mean, the guy is a genius. I had to study Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
And the guy is a genius. It can't be taken away. People want to say mean stuff about him now. It's the style to say mean stuff about him now. I mean, but that's how we have to go by facts. And a lot of my friends get mad. They say, Donald Trump is racist. I said, well, look here. If Donald Trump is racist, notice how nobody ever said Donald Trump was racist until he beat Hillary Clinton. When he beat Hillary Clinton, he's racist because that's how propaganda works. People don't even care about research. They do. Donald Trump has more black people working than any president before. They say he's racist and this, and he does this. Now, if you just go by facts, under Barack Obama, black incarceration tripled. I mean, more black people went to prison, tripled. Black homicide by police, tripled. Black people dropping out of school, tripled. Black unemployment, tripled. Black people on welfare, tripled. And black men stopped having as many children, and we decreased because homosexual marriages became legal, with all the women saying, we've been raped. Obama said men can use ladies' bathrooms. So if you go by just speaking for black people, black people went backwards under Barack Obama, but nobody called Barack Obama racist. So it shows you that people don't care about facts; they care about feelings. Because Donald Trump is keeping people working.
Wow. Listen to you.
It's just I voted for Barack Obama twice, but he's the reason why I voted for Donald Trump. I went to the thing, and they said, "What are you here to do, sir?" I said, "I'm here to make America great again." You can't do it with a cigarette in your mouth. So give me a beer then, sir, because I can't take it. No, but you know what? It's just I know you're not a politician, but hey, I'm just going by facts. And it's all about business, and just and I go by those. I even for myself, I follow the guidelines of Adolf Hitler when it comes to filming. Not his personal belief, but when it comes to filming, because if you are in the business, man, and I run a production company now, so I follow those guidelines. I mean, the guy knew what he was doing.
I'll be darned. I know that in the 60s they had a TV show called Hawaii Five-O, the original one.
Yeah, Hawaii Five-O, which I had to edit that. Was it the black and white one or the color one?
Probably the color one. So when Dano was on the screen, nobody knew how short he was because they shot the angle from the ground up. He's very short.
Yeah, it up. That's Hitler.
Yeah, okay.
Most people started that. It's weird you say that, but those are the people who started that.
Wow. Well, what do you want to say to the people that are going to look at this on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and Facebook to hang in there during these hard times?
What I want to say to those people is hang in there. Breathe in your nose. The reason why a lot of people get sick, because I have taken extensive health class. Breathe in your nose. Not your, you know what? I don't know. Now, let me ask you a question, Lynn. Do you have hair in your nose?
Do I have air in my nose?
Hair.
Yes.
You know what that hair is for?
Filtering.
That filters out the germ and deep. That hair is there for a reason. You don't have hair in your mouth. When you breathe in your mouth, you breathe all that thing, that dust, that bad stuff down, and it goes right to your lungs. That's how people get sick.
Wow.
Every disease can be cured with diet and exercise. Now, I learned that in the health class. You have to breathe in your nose and your nose only. And if you breathe in your nose, you'll cut down. I never get sick. Diet and exercise. 10,000 steps a day cures any disease. They're spreading fear. That's why I'm doing a horror film, because fear sells. Turn on the news. They're going to tell you everybody's going to die. Now, if everybody's going to die, how do I leave the house and come back? And I've been all over the country. I leave the house and come back, and I'm not dead. Am I a machine or am I God? See, it's all propaganda. People have been dying before this thing, and people are going to die when they say it's over. This just happened. That's what happens with human beings. With anything that lives dies. Even trees, plants, flowers, birds. So don't be afraid. Live your life, because that stress kills people. So you cannot live in fear, because it's just a terrible way to live. You're free. There's no reason why somebody who is not in prison to be confined into a home. I'll say this. You know why black people were slaves in America for 400 years? Did you know that?
I did know that. I was so white. You know when I found out? 400 years? Like a year ago. That's how white privileged I was. My white privilege bank account is so overdrawn.
You know why black people were slaves for 400 years? You know why they were? Black people were slaves for 400 years because we were Muslim when we came to America, but the Christians kidnapped us, and they talked about, and it kind of toned us down. So the black people were waiting for Jesus to come and rescue them, but he never came. So that's how propaganda. These people. The reason why I say that is because the people now in America, they're waiting for the apocalypse that will never come. because they're telling you, hey, if you talk to a person, you're gonna die. If the person you breathe next to a person, you're gonna die. If you walk outside, you're gonna die. They're waiting for the apocalypse that will never come. And remember this, people. As long as you keep having sex, you're gonna come. But not like that. The people gonna come back. And so the people need to make more people. Because as long as you make more, there's always going to be a disease. First it's coronavirus. And before that it was swine flu. Before that it was Ebola. Before that, there's always a disease that's going to kill people. Black plague so you can't be. People live in fear. You cannot live in fear. And you know what I do every time they make me wear a mask in a store? I'm wearing a mask. I'm going in look like a bank robber. I mean, that's disrespectful. You know what I do when I put on one of the masks? I gotta go in the store like this. I go steal. I gotta look the part, so I steal everything. You can't have me going in this door looking like this, and then I have to be a regular citizen. I'm stealing, sir. Let me take off my mask. Walk around. No, but it is so good, man. I'm so happy. But I want everybody, and we're gonna be doing auditions. And please, if you're interested, the film takes place in 1984, which I think is very important. There's going to be a couple of black people parts, but this is going to really.
Do the white people die in the first 10 seconds?
Well, it's only going to be white people in the movie for the majority, because you know what? In 1984, they really didn't have that many black people. It's going to be. We're up in the mountains, and have you ever seen a black guy from Compton go in the mountains? No. So it's going to be Beacon Hill, and it's going to be good. But and I'm keeping the cast small. So we're going to have about 8 people, I believe, in the cast, and I think that'll be good. We're going to really do it. It's going to be great. And we encourage everybody to audition. And we're going to do video auditions, too.
How about Rachel Dolezal?
Yeah, Rachel Dolezal. It is so funny, man. Because I know a lot of Muslim brothers. They're like, yeah, man, that's a real sister. Wait a minute. Rachel Dolezal said, I am black. Her father said, no, you're not. Come on, hon. Your last name is Brzezowski. No, come on, Dad. Rachel Dolezal. So funny.
Oh, God. Thank you so much for...
Scooby-Doo character.
What?
She reminds me of that Scooby-Doo character. I would have got away with it, too, if it weren't been for you meddling kids.
Oh, my God. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. Do you want any donations to Cash App or Venmo from the people if they are so inclined?
Yeah, if you're so inclined, I wish I did have a Cash App. But please, because everything the donations go for is to sponsoring the horror film which goes into full production June 10th. And depending on how big the donation, they will also be labeled as producer.
Wow.
Or associate producer or whatnot. And so, yeah, man, that's definitely it's SDT Productions on the PayPal. I'm sorry, or SDT Comedy at AOL.com on PayPal. And I really appreciate everyone, and it's going to be good. This is going to be the scariest movie since the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, guaranteed. And it's based on a true story, so you guys are going to love it. And
what's it?
SDTCOMEDY at AOL.com. It's going to be great, guys.
Give me that again.
SDT. You know, like if you don't use a condom, you get an STD. So not just change the D and the T around. It's SDT.
So it's dyslexic SDTDs.
Yes, SDT Comedy, COMEDY at AOL.com.
Got it. I'll put that on the post, and I'll share it.
That'd be great. Yes, thank you so much. And you guys, I'm looking forward to coming up there to Seattle and everything. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. And I'm so thankful to come on here and spend some time with you. It was great.
So great to get to know you.
Yes, Matt, thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear. Love you, Steve.
Yes.
Bye.
Love you. Thank you.
What?
I said love you and thank you.
You betcha. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.